Hello, Red Devil. It's yep, all loud and clear. It's been a long time. Nah, I haven't been commentating much for AM side, but now I have. It's slowly stacking up now. It's slowly stacking up. I think I've done it twice. AM2 and AM1 now AM3. So I've done every single AMs now. If you don't mind, I'm gonna let my PC cool down because right now it's boiling hot, and then load up F1. Shouldn't take long. But how you doing? Oh, got BK's AM3. Forgot that, man. Got dropped down. Give it about a minute and I'll load it up. I hope it's cool down. I didn't check at all. I was playing a different game, but let me check on my race now. Oh my, okay, no, 4 people. 4 people rather than me. Alright, let me load up F1 now. How you looking in Hungary, eh? I've got loads of time to improve in it, I know. I've done a 14.8. That's any good or not. Yeah. I've got loads of time in it. I've given, like I think my last session I did, I think the theoretical best was a 114.5. So, some time to find. Oh.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Contest of Speed. We are here for round number 9 of the AM3 Championship here in Hungary for the Hungarian Grand Prix. Pretty high downforce track, this one. I think about 14 turns, 2 DRS zones. Uh, I think so. We only have one DRS detection point though, so it'll be for two consecutive straight. Uh, yeah, and it's gonna be a fun one. Uh, yeah, I'm Red Devil, and I'm joined by my co-commentator tonight, Rob Starr. Hey, Rob, how you doing?
I'm doing alright, excited to be here to watch the AM3 lads race around this brilliant track, could be dry, wet, but it's something to watch out, mate. It could be a close one, but how are you?
I'm doing good, thank you. Yeah, should be an interesting one. Like I said, high downforce track, so it's gonna be a matter of how the setups are gonna be. I think probably a lot of people will be running 50 on at least the front wing, maybe rear wing as well. So, it's gonna be all in the middle sector. I think if you can save up your ERS, you'll probably even keep drivers behind even down the straight. So yeah, it's gonna be a fun one, hopefully. As you can see, some circuit information here. 14 turns, like I said. Only on full throttle about 50% of the lap. So yeah, there's gonna be a lot of lifting, braking around the circuit. So yeah, should be a fun one.
Yeah, it should be, close quad track, but I would say definitely a quality track. Quite close in sector 2. At sector 2 you want to be careful. Uh, it's such a good track as well, I would say, in my opinion.
Yeah, for sure.
And let me just set up the poll. Well, no, the prediction, should I say? So I think
Awesome.
I think in EU3 it was a 14.8. So let's do a 14.8000.
Yep, we got some new drivers coming in today too, so we'll see how that goes. But I think Sweens is about to start their lap, so let's go on board with the V Carb driver. Damn, I can't. I seem to have forgotten the team name. Yep, going through into turn three. Used a lot of his ERS through the first part of the lap though. Has a high amount of fuel as well in the car, so we might see multiple laps from Sweets here. Going into turn four, very easy to invalidate into going wide, but he does a pretty good job of it. Goes down to third gear, up into fourth, fifth, going into turn six and seven. A little bit tentative on the curbs there, but not too much time lost. Going through eight and nine here. Very easy to lose the car going in. When your tires are in one of those curves, but he does pretty well. Short shifts down to seventh as fifth and up into sixth. Going into turn 12, going through this long left-hander of turn 13 as two has finally joined the session. Sweets going through the final corner. Oh, gets really loose after going down the inside curve, but about to cross the line at 17-2 for Sweets. Provisional pole set.
Quite of a slow time out there, but I know some drivers could go faster. So who will be the next driver? Will be Loggy with a 15.5. There's a Haas coming around the final corner now. Is that Matthew Roach? Yes,
Yeah,
the new reserve driver. I think so. And goes on 119. So I'm not sure what's happening with these drivers right now. So Matt goes third. And what's happened there?
I
Matthew
think,
Roach has retired in after session.
huh? Not sure what happened to him, but we'll continue to monitor and see what's going on. But yeah, as Razzle, I think is about to start their lap. Let's see who's next to cross the line. Should be one of the V carbs, I think, of Katya maybe. No, it's probably the Aston of. Oh, they're about to
Rob,
start their lap, so it's probably going to be
no,
Katya,
cool.
the championship leader. So we'll go on board with her as they're coming out
Well,
in.
Sweens is about to cross the line for his second lap as well. It looks like he's going to improve by 3 tenths. So it's not enough to do anything. But like, let's go on board with his teammate here. Looks like it wasn't a push lap.
Can you add Rainbow Demon into the session, please? And
Yeah,
as
I
well as
did.
Matthew Roach? Uh,
I just remember I did send an invite to Raymond Demon. Matthew Roach. I don't think Matthew Roach don't have me added.
okay, I'll send him an invite. Hang on. Sorry, folks. Bit of a new uh, team in the comms booth here, so
There's a Haas who's coming around the corner. I don't think that's going into the pits now. There's a kick Sauber of Cesarol, if I said that right. Go across the line up to P2. They go, almost getting pole there. Safari goes across the line as his Wit J up to P4 he goes. There's an Alpine right behind. That will be M1K. And looks like it's starting, we're flying that. There's an Aston Martin behind. Is that Beige Race? Yes, it is. About to go across the line. Finding my ERS about DRS open is a 120.2. There's therefore some time to improve there. As there's a kick Sauber of Sweens about to finish his lap, crosses the line, improves by 3 tenths, and it's not enough to drop any positions, but it's a Ferrari of Tin Man coming around the final few corners.
I think maybe Chu needs another invite. So while you send that, I'll take a look at the Ferrari here. Tin Man the Rowdy going up across the line here. It's P7, 16.7 for the Ferrari. P2 in the championship. Let's actually take a look at the driver
An Aston
standings.
Martin.
If it pops up. Yep. Katja leading the way with Tin Man in P2. Should be a good fight between them with Razzle 3 and BK 4. Rear made up by Trev, Chu, and Electric Entree. Surprisingly, still in the bottom of the pack.
We've got M1K going across the line and
Oh,
sets pole time with a 15.4.
that's a really good lap. He's probably the fastest in this tier, at least in terms of one lap pace, so not surprised M1K setting pole times out there. Sweens is not on another lap, so let's see here. Rage Chu has left the session again, unfortunately. Let's go on board with the kick Sauber of Surazzle, going through the middle sector. Going up
I
8.
Rainbow Demon cannot choose a car.
That is unfortunate. As Surazzle goes to the middle sector, 2 tenths down. Maybe if you can invite them again, hopefully they will be able to. Let's see if Surazzle can improve going up. Now he actually chooses to go into the pits. So let's go.
Yeah, M1K. No, M1K is starting another lap. That's about 6 laps he's done so far. He's starting an run right now.
Well, we'll go on board. Who else is about to cross the line? Maybe Speedy Bullet. He's going through the middle sector now. 53.999. So let's see where that puts the Alpine. Can he challenge his teammate for that pole position? Or can the Alpines lock out the front row going through the last couple of corners here? Through turn 14. Opens up that DRS, crossing the line here. 15.6 takes him P4. That's extremely close in qualifying here between the top 5. Everybody covered within 3/4 tenths of a second.
Yes, he's up loggy, he's not improving, and the driver behind would be Tin Man Marodi. I'm not sure if he's improving or not. Right now, he's on the push lap, going round the final corner now. Kissing that DRS open and get that ERS on the button, and he improves by 5 tenths up to P6 there, beating his teammate. You can see another mark behind, I'm not sure who it was. The other mark of first try Matty.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he completed the lap there, but we see Paul in hell is about to cross the line. P11, 17.5 for him.
There's a Vija Cash up, I'm pretty sure. coming around the final corner now. I'm not sure
I
if
think Katja is about to start their second push lap. Uh,
Grib is improving by 5 tenths in the sector 2 here, going around the final corner. It might be a good lap time if you can actually keep it 116.4, so it improves a tiny bit there, but it's not enough to jump any positions.
got an Aston Martin, I think, coming up. Oh, probably they're gonna start their lap. Uh,
Yep. And there's an Alpine behind.
I think Speedy's about
Oh,
to start another lap. So actually, let's go on board with Katja here through the first sector. They're a tenth up on their time. So let's see if she can actually improve and grab that provisional pole. Coming across through the middle sector, a tenth and a bit up on their time. So they're looking to probably gain one position, if not two, if she can find some time in the final sector. Coming through turn 14 now, through the final corner, goes up across the line, 15.5. Actually, that's P2. That's extremely close between the top five, all separated now by just over a tenth and a bit, I think. So,
well, I think I've done pole time a bit wrong because I looked at EU3, it was a 14.8, and no offense to these guys, but we're not getting nearby.
well, they still have another run to go. M1K, that could just be a banker for him. He could easily go 3/4 tenths, you know. So that is still a good pull, though, I would say.
Hmm.
As Beige crosses the line, 19-0. We
As
have,
Rolls Boy is coming around the final sector,
he is,
not improving though.
yeah.
So I
So,
think McLaren would be the next one, but I'm not sure if it's a push lap or not. That's the thing.
as Maddie goes
It is
wide.
the McLaren of Paul coming around the final corner now. Looks like he's improving. Goes across the line. Improves a tiny bit. I don't think it's enough to jump anyone, most sadly. So the Ferrari's coming round now. Of is that
With
Whit
J.
J69 from around the final corner now. He's got to improve his time. Looks like it does, and retakes that position back from his teammate.
Looks like the Rainbow Demon is not able to join the session, but from the photo that they posted, that's not how you join a session. As Razzle takes pole position, 15-1. Now that brings it close to your time, to the prediction at least. So it's Razzle really getting close to Rob's prediction there. Thanks, Rob. As Rob is letting Rainbow Demon know how to actually join a session. We'll see who's next to cross the line. Maybe VSC Paul and Hell. No. Uh,
It might be Katum who's currently third, almost getting blocked by Mercedes there.
no.
Going
They're
round the final purple sector too. They're not improving sadly, so something went wrong in that first sector.
yes. They're
Seems
still
like it.
3 tenths down, so might see them going into the pits here. Yeah. We got a Ferrari coming through. Is that Wuche again? Yeah, he's going into the pits. We got Beige not improving. Krev invalidated. First try Matt is in the grass. Uh, yeah, so we'll take this time here to look at the constructors actually. So we got Ferrari in the lead, but only 5 points ahead of RB. We got Alpine in third, closely following the top two. Red Bull making a move for that fourth position with a substantial amount of points in the last round. And we got Kick, McLaren, and Aston fighting it out, along with the Mercedes for that P4 spot. Haas make up the rear with only 16 points, unfortunately. As we head back into qualifying. Let's see who's on the lap here. Tin Men Rowdy, I think, should be in now for a lap, so we'll go on board with him as Chu joins the session again. Hopefully he can stick with us this time around. Thank you to our wonderful co-commentator Rob for the multiple invites as we see the Ferrari. Yeah, they're not able to stick inside the session, unfortunately, as Q has left it again. Tin Man Rowdy now about to cross the middle sector. He's up by 2/10. That'll take him up one position though, but not enough to fight for that top five. He has to gain a lot of time through these final set of corners as Tin Man is going through the final corner through turn 14 up to the main straight, opens up that DRS, crosses the line with a 15.8. Takes him a little bit closer to the top five, but not by enough. On board with Rob's boy here, about to cross the line. Can he improve on his time? Yes, marginally, just under a tenth. Takes him up to P9. Let's go on board with Sweens. He's down on his time by 6 tenths or so. So yeah. So we finally see Chu coming back in. Let's see if he'll be able to finally stick in the lobby. As probably, let's see who's first to do a push lap here. It's probably going to be Sweens. So let's go on board with him for the final push lap, hopefully. Let me actually bring up the payload. Sorry about that. Hang on a second. Yep. There you go. Okay, so yeah, looks like I got some of the overlays going. So let's see how Sweens does here. Going through the first sector, 27.0. I think he's backed off, unfortunately. So we'll go on board with somebody else. Let's see here. Who's next? Maybe a Ferrari, looks like. With J, maybe? Yep. No, he goes wide and invalidates. So, it's not him. Let's see here. Looks like ASAP Logi might be on a push lap, so we'll go on board with him. Going through that chicane, turn 6 and 7, breaks the marker boards. Maybe got a little bit loose and distracted by one of the cars there, but we'll see how his middle sector goes. As we look at some of the faster sector times, I think it's Sweens who has the fastest first sector, but Razzle has the best second and third. So that might mean that Razzle is probably running higher downforce than Sweens. As ASAP Logi is about to cross the line. Let's see if he can improve on his time. It's going to be a 16.4. No improvement really from him. As he gets in the way of a Ferrari, unfortunately. I think that's Widjay. As we end the qualifying. Let's see.
Yeah, it looks like but a demon could not take over an AI car.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Thank you for helping them out, though. As we see, for us, Razzle's not improving, so that is his efforts for pole done and dusted. But we'll see some of the other drivers. M1K is in the pit, so he'll not be improving. As VSC Paul in Hell is about to cross the line, followed by, I think it's Speedy, as Paul in Hell goes P7 with the 15.8. Speedy Bullet about to cross the line, just a tenth up on his time. So can he improve? He improves to P2 with a 15.4. Ferrari next to cross the line. With Jay, he's barely down on his time though, but can improve if he does a good final sector. 16.1, no improvement. Katya also goes into the pits. And first try Matty, he's not improving as well. So I believe that's the end of qualifying.
Complete with a prediction as well. So it looks like the people who got over will win the prediction, but Sorry I couldn't be there for most of the
No.
quali, but looks like it was a quite close quali for some people.
Yeah, it was. Let's. I'm gonna test out this new leaderboard and see how it goes. So we got everybody's name on there except for Sween. So we'll know who is. So we'll see how that works out as we approach the end of qualifying. That was an interesting one. Razzle gets pole position, 15-1, a good 3 tenths up on Speedy Bullet. Alpine's locking out P2 and 3, 15-4s. Katya in P4 with a 15-5. ASAP Loggy as well, 15-5. Tin Man the Rowdy not far behind, 15-8. Closely contested along with Paul and Hell. With Jane 8th, Sweens in 9th, McRib in 10th. Rob's Boy in 11, Beige in 12, Krev in 13, First Try Matt in 14, Roach in 15 after a disqualification or a retirement, and Chu, who has some lobby issues, is not able to wasn't able to join or set a lap. Hopefully he'll be in for the race. As we move into the race, let's look at the weather, shall we?
Yeah, but with the next prediction, do we want DNS or track penalties?
What do you think? Is this? Yeah, I think we can get total time penalties or something like that, right?
One's been saved is over 40.5 or under 40.
Yeah, sure.
Right. Let's do that for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
New prediction is up, guys. Make sure you get your predictions in for the race. As we can see, it is dry. So
Yeah, looks like
these
it's gonna be
drivers.
a dry session though. So, yeah, we'll see how that goes. We're still waiting on these guys. Who do you think is gonna win the race? It's Razzle set a fantastic pole time, but yeah, I think he's only gotten like one victory this season. He's gotten a lot of pole position, so Katya has been the most informed driver, I think. So maybe it'll be Katya. I don't know. We'll see.
I'm not sure. I don't know any drivers, should I say? I've got no. As says we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights, and away we go. Zazo gets a good start there from Speedy. Speedy's still side by side as his teammate M1K is going along, going too wide into the first corner here. You can see one of the Alpines breaking a bit late, getting that outside line. Super tight there to turn one if you're not close, well, if you're not clean enough. As you've got M1K cannot attack that position, as you've got Kata right behind the M1K there. Right behind that gate box, same as ASAP Loggy there, as a very behind Sweens, Paul, McRib, and Matt for that top 10 so far.
Yeah, pretty good start there for the top three. All three on those mediums. Katya, the only person on the hards in the top 10, as Rainbow Demon has left the session, and Rob's Boy also on the hards. Only two drivers choosing that hard.
Matthew and Matt have had a bit of a collision there. I saw Matt had a well, the Matt in the Mercedes had a switchback on Matthew and going 2-1 to the chicane, and looks like Matthew kind of hit the inside of Matt and got wing damage.
Ah, that is unfortunate for him. Let's see what his car looks like actually. Matthew Roach, you mean?
Yeah,
Yeah, it looks like.
nah,
Oh
the
yeah,
two Matthews.
yeah. I can't see any of his car, unfortunately, with him not enabling telemetry. But yeah, he looks like he's missing his right end plate. As we see the top six actually pulling away from Sweens here. Sweens in a fight. Oh, 10 seconds penalty for Matthew Roach. Beige also.
Oh my god.
As we see the top three still in the DRS, actually the top six. Razzle having barely saved any ERS, down to 23.
One.
Wow, everybody who's in the pits has a time limit penalty.
Another 10 seconds. The prediction's done already.
Oh damn! Why don't we change that prediction to edit that prediction to just time penalties for track limits?
Oh yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
You guys cannot cheat it.
Yeah.
You guys cannot
It's
cheat
only
it.
track limit penalties now. No, no, Pablo, you did not get scammed.
It's fair. People get to drive into the pit and get 10-second time penalties.
Yeah. So we'll see. As
Well, we're about to see DRS be enabled for the first time here.
Yeah, will Speedy or M1K make the move? They're only 3 tenths behind Razzle here.
It is a big DRS straight here. It is a long straight, which Akato just have the fastest up so far, going into turn 1. Looks like the Alpines are ready to attack, but it's not enough. But DRS will be enabled again for the second time. The DRS is now open, such early DRS flat open there, but it's not enough to make a move. It is a short straight there, and DRS won't affect not to make a move if you're not close enough.
Yeah, double dose of DRS are on this track, but yeah, with everybody having maybe a high downforce setup, it's probably really hard to overtake. So Razzle should just save up his ERS, maintain the position, and then attack in the final corners. It's surprising that Katya got the fastest lap though, with her being on those hard tires as compared to the top three who are on those mediums.
Yeah, definitely. But right now, these drivers looks like they're kind of struggling, you know, going a bit wide. But it looks like the Alpines are now officially fighting. Looks like M1K was looking for the move there, but couldn't do it. But looks like Speedy might be losing to Razzle there with DRS. Not taking the proper lines, what I'm seeing here. Kind of messing up a bit, as we can see M1K trying to get their nose in. M1K needs to get past now if he wants to try and attack via kick Sauber there to go too wide into turn 1. He's going to win this out. One goes deep, one goes far. Looks like Speedy goes a bit far, goes off the track. He's still got that position. M1K trying to go round the outside, gets blocked off there, and now passes right behind Sim Speedy Doggy. That's the Enfield fighting for that P2 position.
Yeah, the Alpine's not really playing the team game here. Speedy, I think M1K is the faster driver, but Speedy's not letting him through. And with all that battling that they're doing, Srazzle has been able to open up that 1 second gap now to P2.
Must be a perfect spot, but right now, M1K can get past his teammate on the straight. He might be able to catch up and see him at DRS or Serazo because there's not much of a gap.
Yeah, as we look at the fastest laps here, everybody in the top 6 and the 7s are in the 18.8s and the 18.9s. Looks like also M1K has a lot of ERS, 87% compared to Speedy at the top, or in P2. So Speedy should, I think, if he plays this right, he should be able to, he should let his teammate through and work with them to catch up to Razzle. As we see Chu
Yeah,
yeah, thank you, there, Rob.
M1K cannot get past, but 3 tenths behind, but rather now or never. And looks like it will be never.
Yeah, I'm thinking Speedy has a lot more, or a lot less downforce, I think, or a few clicks lower. So yeah, but all that is doing is, pushing Razzle further from these guys. He's already 1.3, 1.4 seconds now. So that should give him a comfortable gap for when the pit stops occur.
But I don't want to jinx anything. This track is known for mistakes. You can make a lot of mistakes around here. The curves, if you can't turn in right, you could mess up a lot. As we got another 10 seconds, which would have ended our predictions already.
As Beige goes into the pits there, not sure. I think he had another damage. Yeah, and he's replacing his front wing, unfortunately.
I'm liking the commitment though.
As Speedy has actually lost positions whilst we were talking there, and it's now M1K versus Katya for P2. And
There's a bit of contact here, I think,
yeah,
between the two drivers.
but M1K is able to keep that position up into P2 now, 1.8 seconds behind Razzle. So let's see if he can pump those sectors, faster sectors, especially in the middle sector, and get close to Razzle. Let's also take a look at the replay there. Let's see what happened between Katya and M1K. M1K defending down the inside. Katya had maybe a moment there on the exit, but nothing too major. No real contact, so we should be good. As Krev gets a 3-second time penalty. Let's look at the penalties and warnings here. M1K has one. Katya already has two. Krev has 3 seconds in time penalties. Beige has 3 seconds in time penalties. So yeah, some drivers really, you know, testing the limits of the track here.
Definitely. Looking super close over that DRS. Looks like it's not really that effective, should I say, on this straight. So you definitely want a high downforce to try to get around this track and gain so much time. As Baytra gets a 3 second time penalty there. As looking super tight here between M1K and Kata here. These are the two drivers that have the same pace, it seems like.
Yeah, I think Katya probably now on those hard tires is looking like those C3s are really really good race tires. So yeah, we can see the wear there on Katya. Not a lot, 20 on the left, 16 on the front left. The right side wearing a little bit less. But if you look at Surazel, he's also the same. Sorry, I think I was looking at. Yeah, Katya is only at 9 to 10%, and these guys in the mediums have reached about 20. So Katya is now looking like those tires are really coming to her advantage. And she has opened the gap up to M1K now, 1.3 seconds, and has caught up to Razzle, 1.2 now. So she's really pumping in those fast sectors and fast times.
We've got M1K here pitting super early, I'm not sure why. What's going on?
Katya also sets the fastest lap of the race on that lap, so as Matthew Rhodes gets a 3 second time penalty. Let's see if M1K has any damage. No, it's probably a strategy because those hards are so good and undercut is really powerful. That's probably what M1K is looking at right now.
Yeah, but pitting this early just don't seem very sensible, wasting a good tyre life of those mediums to ruin the hards towards the end.
Uh, I would say no. It could. I think maybe putting it around like lap 13, 14 is probably the best. But you can certainly take these hearts to the end of the race, in my opinion. As we take,
Definitely, but
yeah, probably. As we take a look at the fastest lap, we see Katya with an 18.4, but none of the fastest sectors have been set by Katya. ASAP Logi with the fastest first, Razzle with the fastest second and third. But Katya, having that overall race pace, is setting those fastest times now.
yep, as a catcher will get DRS from a Sizzle here onto the DRS straight now, past the DRS detection zone, and see if the captor can make any action here between these two drivers. Maybe there will be a change to the lead for the first time, but no! Because we can see the background and Tinman making a move on Speedy for P3 there for that podium spot and gets that move done, but goes a bit too wide there. But Tinman will get that DRS, that assist, that straight line speed. Bit of contact there. The Merc wants to join in, but been watching some battles from behind and not be able to join in. Close contact there between these drivers.
Yeah, it looked like a little bit of argy bargy there, but not too, uh, you know, not too much. Everybody keeping their wings and everything intact. Also, we got McRib and VSC Paul in Hell in a good battle for P7. Sweens is all by himself in P6.
Oh, someone's gone off. That is Loggy.
Oh no, ASAP Logi. What
Got
happened to
damage
him?
via end plate. Oh no, I don't know, maybe lost it out of the chicane or took too much curb or went into the grass.
Yeah, he is in orange territory in his right end plate, so that's missing significant damage. He probably has to go into the pits anyway. Uh, yeah, unfortunate for him, but yeah. Let's see if Katya can now finally make the move for that P1 spot. As we see Speedy Bullet is actually losing tons of time. Razzle gets takes the outside line though. trying to send Katya the long way, but Katya is able to make the move with the help of DRS, and is finally in the lead of this race.
Dog is going to get the switch front wing there. As you can see, Tin Man in the background now, finally getting that podium spot, dropping Speedy there. So he won't have any competition around him except for the drivers in front if he can catch up.
We also see Rob's boy and M1K has come out in P9. Let's see what the gap to the leader is for M1K. He's about 22 seconds behind Katya right now. Yeah, 22. If he can get that time reduced in the next few laps, he has a lot of free air in front of him. He can come out well ahead of Katya when she finally decides to pit. Will be interesting to see when Katya decides to pit, though.
Right now, looks like Katja has a good gap there. Looks like they do have a pace to get that kicks Albert out of that DRS, but it looks like it's not enough. No, it is enough.
Yeah, I think Razzle is now out of the DRS. The only people battling out on track are probably VSC Paul and Hill and McRib for that basic spot. Let's see if Paul and Hill can finally make that move on the Williams. Coming out of turn one, maybe a move down into turn two as M1K sets the fastest lap of the race with the 17.9. Those hard tires really, now right up to temperature, and he's able to pump it faster lap after faster lap.
Yeah, especially not having DRS at all.
Hmm.
Just hitting duck.
What do you
But
think?
looks like,
Sorry, go
carry on.
ahead.
No, you carry on.
No, I was just about to ask you, what do you think the pit window is for Katya? Because I'm just pulling up the tire life graphic here, and it says hards good for 18 to 20 laps, mediums for about 14 to 16. So is Katya going to pit around lap 20, 23, maybe something like that? What do you think?
Well, Katja has a big gap, should I say? So being undercutted could be possible, but it won't be that effective if you got a gap.
That's
So right
Razzle.
now,
Razzle goes in the picks.
okay. So right now, pitting for the halves would defo work.
Hmm. Yep. As
So I'll go 15. I'll put lap 15 and go 20 on my hards.
Yeah, possibly. Let's see what lap times these guys are doing. Katya is doing a 19.0 for their last lap. M1K is actually 19.0 as well. So Katya right now, sorry, M1K and Katya are actually matching, even though Katya has been doing her tire stint is about 12 laps and M1K is about 5.
Yeah, it's on my hards, so the hards could defo last for a lot longer. So
Hmm.
the Cerazzle, how you even say that name? I'm struggling
Razzle.
there. Cerazzle
Yep.
has pitted, so we'll get the undercut, but won't have the overcut though.
Yeah, so Razzle's only 1.3 seconds behind M1K,
Mm.
which I thought M1K, having pitted on lap 8, would have probably had a bigger undercut than he
Mm.
does have. So he needs to be pumping in, faster lap after faster lap now to be able to have any chance against Katya at the end of the race. Let's see if VSC
Definitely
Paul and Hell can finally make the move on the Williams. He's been on the Williams for about 13 laps now.
2 tenths, right behind 4 tenths now. He really need a good exit here. 3 tenths, go from that DRS flap. 3 tenths, not closing fast enough. 2 tenths, you could have made a send, but he's behind and still waits another lap to attack. But no, it's not enough on the straight. You really need to be right behind the driver
Hmm.
if you want to make a move into that corner and make a big send. As some drivers in real life have not been able to make the proper send, should I say, in that corner.
Yep. As we take a look at the last lap times now, M1K has started to push. He's doing about 18.2, whereas Katya is doing a 19.3. So M1K is slowly starting to pump in those fastest laps again. Gap to the leader for M1K is now down to 20.3. It was about 23 seconds, so he's been able to pull 3 seconds on Katya over the last 3 or 4 laps, I would say.
Yeah, do you think we can show the penalties as well?
Yeah, sure. Penalties, we got about 6 seconds for, I think it's Haas of Matthew Roach, 3 seconds for Krev, and 3 seconds for Beige as well. As we see the warnings, Katya still has 2 warnings, Razzle with 2, Witjay actually doesn't, and McCrib, both McCrib and Paul and Hell come in for a pit stop.
They know what undercut on each other, so
Yeah.
looks like these two will be battling when they get out the pits.
Sween's also another driver who's chosen to go into the pits. He comes out ahead of, or actually behind Rob's boy, who pit a lot earlier, I think. If I'm, oh no, he started on the hard, so should be. As Katya has actually opened up a 10-second gap to Tin Mandarati. Like, that is insane how big the gap is between the top two right now. They're fighting for the championship, and looks like it is slipping away from Tin Mandarati's hands right now, unfortunately.
So it's looking a bit cloudy as well, I would
Hmm.
say, compared to the start of the race.
Let me actually like take a look at the weather forecast. It says overcast for about for the next 15 minutes, 35% chance of rain, uh, or 36% chance of rain after about 15 minutes. So maybe not yet for maybe not looking like wets yet. As M1K now sets the fast lap again, so he's starting to pump in those fast laps.
This Jade is going to the pits now, so some drivers might be able to get the undercut on Jay. Looks like some drivers will get that undercut done.
As VSC Paul in Hell is finally able to get past McRib after 15 laps in the race, uses that DRS, fresh tires. He's probably, oh, he's actually on the mediums. Wait, what? Did he start on the medium tires?
Let me look at race director.
Is he doing a medium soft strategy here? That is interesting from Paul and Hell.
Yeah, medium to medium.
Is that a glitch in the game, or is it something he's trying to pull off like a two-stopper, medium soft, or something like that? As Tin Man finally goes into the pits to get rid of those medium tires.
Not sure what's happened there, but
M1K getting a little bit of help from the DRS of Beige, I think, ahead. And, oh, as we see yellow flags in Sector 1, it's Beige, I think, who's gone
Jade,
wide.
yeah, going turn one.
Yeah, he's joined back.
I've got wing damage as well.
Ah, that is unfortunate for the debutant.
As we see, Sween's making a move on Rob's boy without DRS assist. There, should I say, getting that extra top speed in the car and overtaking Rob's boy. As we see,
Rob's boy has
Rage
damage.
going again. Yeah, on the end plate.
Yeah. Ugh.
Looks like we're both Aston Martins have wing damage.
But they're still carrying on, so that's great to see as Rob's boy picks up a
Oh.
3 second.
Yeah,
Oh,
it goes super wide and a quick left-hander might be able to, might hold up Paul here.
yeah.
Going for the exit in, or might be contact soon if these drivers are not careful enough.
Let's see. Maybe going through the next trade, Paul and Hell will have that grip and the exit to be able to get that move done going into turn 11, I think. No, actually, he does not. So, and what this is doing is negating his advantage of those medium tires, and also bringing in the Williams into picture. So now he's back all over this battle, I would say. As Beige has retired from the session, is that a safety car? No, he retired in the
Right,
pits.
okay.
Yeah, he's had enough, unfortunately for Beige, as both as Paul and Hell moves through, and the Williams of McCrib moves through, up into P7 and 8 respectively.
Yeah, looks like Rob's boy got overtook twice and lost 2 positions, and looks like ASAP Loggy and Wick J will be the next drivers to attack Rob's boy as has one damage still. Kafza still yet to pit.
Top two are close now, though. Sorry, two and three are close within a second of each other's. And that they're pulling in Katya as well. It was about 20 seconds the last time we saw. And now, oh, Matthew Roach
That's on the track.
has he retired on
It,
track here?
it's retired in turn 1. That's interesting.
Hmm.
There we go. There we go. No safety car though.
No, no safety car. So we'll see after the race what needs to be done there. But yeah, Surazzle and M1K are still fighting it out. McCrib and Paul and Hell fighting it out. Those two are the only close battles in the race, as Krev picks up a 3 second time penalty.
But Wick J is overtaking Rob's boy, and Loggy would be the next one. So it looks like that end plate damage is really affecting his race pace right now, since this is a high downforce track.
ASAP
These
Loggy, also has wing damage, right end plate missing.
But looks like he's handling it better, I would say, than Rob's boy.
Yeah, he's actually closing in on Robsboy right now, as we're on lap 19 of the race. 16.7 seconds between the top two.
It's on board on these two. These two are yet to battle yet, but they are close enough to be, well, I should say, to result in that DRS. As we can see, a back mark of Karev Ham. So,
Getting out of the way.
pulling out of the way.
Yep, well done.
Smart choice.
As the top two still lapping about a second or so quicker than Katya. So every lap that goes by, they are increasing that gap over Katya. And what is interesting to me is, Rob, like, if Katya decides to pit, let's say lap 25 or something like that, with 10 laps to go, even if she catches up for like 6 laps, after that, those mediums are probably going to wear the same as those hards. Let's see actually what M1K's tire info looks like. He's on 18%, not too drastic. Razzle's actually doing even better. He's only at 10%, and only the front left is at 12. The rest is 10 or under. So Razzle and M1K are both in really good positions, in my opinion. I think Razzle's probably in a better position.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pressure tire.
Yeah, and undercut is so powerful in this game. I don't know if Katya has enough time to catch up to these guys, plus overtake and keep up the position with that tire bar. So we'll see.
But right now, it looks like Durazo didn't get DRS from MYK there, so I'm not sure what's happening.
But
somehow M1K has a bit better pace.
I think M1K has a lot of pace, especially in the middle sector. Yeah, he's now only 15 seconds behind Katya. I'm not sure what the pit loss time around here is. Maybe 21, 22 seconds. So Katya would have around like 7 seconds to catch up, and then overtake two of these guys. And if these two are in the DRS of each other, maybe that's gonna be harder. I don't know. We'll see. Speedy Bullet running a lonely race in P4. Tin Man again, lonely race in P5. Sweens, another lonely race in P6. Paul in Hell, who has to stop again, is in P7. Closely followed by McCrib. And then you got Woodjay. And then the damaged car boys, Isap Lagi and Rob's boy. We got Ray Chu on 12, who had lobby issues at the start. He's now finally stabilized, I think, but his race is probably ruined right now, unfortunately.
I do have some info about the pit stop. It does take about 20 to 24 seconds if.
Ah, okay. So Katya's got about 6 to 7 seconds to catch up to these guys. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. So let's take a look at the weather again to see if anything's changed. As we light rain in 15 minutes. It says 67% chance of light rain. Maybe that's why Katya is just staying out there.
In how long?
In 15 minutes, there's a 67% chance of light rain.
Mm.
So intermediate weathers, maybe.
So I would say that would come around maybe that 30,
Yeah, 30, 32-ish, maybe. I don't know.
maybe 30, 42, but then it's not really worth it, I would say.
But she has to pit again,
Really,
though. She is,
yeah.
yeah. So I don't know. Maybe. Well, we'll see if the weather has anything to say towards the outcome of this race. Yeah, no, not really a lot of battles going on, Rob. I think it's right now we're just setting up for that finish. I think I would say.
Definitely. It's looking all calm on the track right now. It's
Yeah.
all about better pace. It's looking close between P2 and P3 though.
Yeah,
So
P2 and
looking
P2.
down,
Yeah, for sure.
but that's the closest right now. Well, so you guys sit back and relax and watch someone drive around the track for a while with no battling.
Yeah. Oh, so I think predictions are close. So let's see. Uh,
Well, I can't end up because I betted on one side.
uh, uh, well, let's see from
Let's look,
our.
look at penalties. Yeah, let's look at
Yeah,
penalties, I would say.
yeah. We got about 3 seconds for Krev. Sorry, 6 seconds for
9,
Krev, and
12,
then three for the rest. So
18,
18. Yeah,
18.
yeah.
18 so far, but did Matthew Roach and Beige Rage get to any? Let me check. Matthew Roach and Beige Rage.
A little bit more there too, as we still wait for some action around this track.
Beige Rage did get a 3 seconds.
Oh, okay. So that's about
Matthew Roach did get a 3 seconds, so that's plus 6.
21.
Hang on. And then Matthew Roach got another one, so that's 24.
Interesting. As now the chance of rain, I think rain is definitely
And there's
coming.
another one.
Sorry.
27 now, is it? 25, 26, 27. 27 seconds.
Oh, okay. Interesting. As I see my weather forecast graphic here, light rain in about 10 minutes. And the chances of rain is about 58% in 10 minutes. In 15 minutes, it's about 77% chance of rain. So we're definitely seeing some rain at the end of this race. I don't know if it's gonna come as soon fast enough for Katya to be able to just go on those intermediates, or will it be too little, too late for Katya at the end? So we shall see and find out. Interesting turn of events on this race, for sure. Do you think Katya is taking too much of a gamble here? As we're
Uh,
already at lap
could do.
24.
It could do, but then Raiden's coming in about 10 minutes, so
Hmm.
that's around 32. But either way, you've got to wait for the track to get wet, and then actually,
Rob's boy gets a
it's
3
going to
second tap.
raindrop.
Oh yeah, we are seeing a little bit of drops of rain here, so it might be a masterstroke from Katya. She is slipping and sliding though.
Yeah, you
Uh,
can kind of see the tiny droplets
yeah, for
coming
sure.
onto your screen now.
Yeah, I do see them. So maybe it is time for those intermediate tires. But you got to are in that window of intermediates yet? DRS is still
Definitely not.
enabled, so
But what I see
uh,
of Serazzle almost be able to take M1K. Looks like M1K's hard tires are totally struggling there, kind of screaming for life. He's not hasn't got enough grip.
yeah, I think they're probably struggling as well on those sets of hard tires, but they're not losing Katya by a mile or anything. So let's see what the last lap time is. Katya did a 1:23, M1K a 19.9 and a 20.0. So they're actually all matching in terms of lap times right now.
But yeah, but right now there's a bit of rain, but it's not enough to make the track wet. It's like kind of a uh, not, I'm trying to use an American term since we got American viewers, but I've got no terms.
We'll see. Rain is here, ladies and gentlemen, and Beige Rage has left the session, unfortunately.
Oh, Beige
I
Rage
mean,
defeating it.
he was already out of the race, so
I'm seeing a bit more rain now.
yeah. Let's see if Katya actually decides to pit on this lap because we're still seeing that car slipping and sliding. So maybe it's a
But
good
I
time
don't
to
think it's enough
box.
though. I
Mm-hmm.
don't think it's enough for Inters though.
Maybe. Yeah. We'll see. As Katya
Well,
is no, but we'll see what the lap time is to compare to see if she's actually losing time or not. She crosses line with a 21-1, 10 laps to go in this race. Uh,
not doing a stop apparently so far.
yeah.
Doing a zero stop. Is that allowed or not?
No, I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah,
No.
as
I think I have to, yeah, different compound.
P2 and P3 are about 4 tenths faster than Katya right now, but
Mm.
yeah, that is probably understandable given that these guys have done way fewer laps than Katya.
Mm. But as you can see, I'm just seeing, the weather. It's getting more heavier, but it's just not enough to put any effect
Hmm.
to the drivers so far. So you see, a fast
Colin,
passing to go in, which is full. Didn't he go medium I'm pretty sure, so he did have to pit.
as
Oh boy, he gets a 3 second down. And the
Rob's
time.
boy retires. Oh, safety
Oh!
car! Where did Rob's boy retire? Coming out of the final corner, I think. So who's on there? Katya, yeah. Oh, we just missed.
Enters.
Yeah, Katya's definitely pitting now for intermediate tires.
Box, box, box,
Box,
box.
box. As we see the Aston Martin safety car come out, Katya is into the pits. I think M1K and Terrazzo will follow suit here.
Just gotta hope the rain actually comes in better effect right now. It's looking quite light, but it needs to be a bit more effect for
As
it to
she gets a
actually
10
put those
seconds.
into
Oh
speed.
no, unfortunate for him.
As
M1K, Terrazzo.
Patrick goes on to the enters as a 1K would be the next one to switch. I'll say enters though, because the rain will. How long left until the proper rain comes and it becomes more heavier?
I think it just says light rain, and yeah, it's just gonna be something similar to like light drizzle, I think, for the rest of the race. As
No, I
Krev
would say.
receives a 3 second time penalty under the safety car. I mean, that's just criminal. Unfortunate for Krev there. As top four, top five, everybody in the pits. Swedes in the pits as well.
No, Pablo. No,
McCrib.
Pablo.
What does Pablo say?
Pablo says you could have counted those 10 seconds.
Yeah, yeah. If you take a look at the penalties, we got 9, 12, 15, 24, 33, 39 seconds
Pablo
of
actually might win this. Bet.
penalty. One,
Oh no.
we only need one more person to get a penalty, I think, right?
Yeah, definitely.
As
Guys, please keep it clean.
yeah,
What? What?
as everybody's on the intermediate tires right now.
It don't look like it's getting better.
Yeah, but I think these guys will struggle to keep it on track if they put the dries on. So I think intermediates are probably the best race tire.
Pablo gets too excited in the chat for winning some cost bets, which the only thing you'll be able to use it on is cost bets. So you're
Yeah.
spending cost bets on cost bets to get cost bets. No critique cost point.
How many cost points do you have, Rob?
48k.
Ah, damn. You're about 100k, more than 100k list.
That's
Wait,
in you.
yeah, I got 168k on there.
Well, I've been here for 2 seasons.
I've been here for a season more than you. That's it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I've been lucky with some bets, and I've gotten, and I pretty much just have the races in the background, you know.
Hmm.
Yeah, when I'm working or something like that, I just watch some of the EU races, or if I'm not racing in the AM side, I just put it on there, do my thing, you know. So yeah, I like you know, watching these guys show their talent every week in, week out. Love to see these guys race, and yeah, if anybody's watching, oh, actually, I forgot the safety car overlay. Oh, damn.
Oh no.
Yeah, as I think probably the safety car might come in this lap, maybe next lap. If you wanted to join Contest to Speed, you know, make sure to click the link in the chat. Uh, and yeah, or type in exclamation mark Discord for the link. Join the community. We have some amazing drivers here. A lot of racing coming up. We're about, I think this is round 9. We got about 3 more rounds to go after this, but we'll be starting a new season shortly as well after. So, you know, you can join in right now, do some racing before you're you know, well prepared for season 15 here at Contest Speed. So yeah, make sure to join. Also, our safety car, sponsored by Tracks We Are. Make sure to check them out as well. They have some amazing apparels, uh, and stuff like flags of all the F1 teams, hats, shirts, I don't know, some other souvenir stuff that you can buy. And if you go through the community and get the code, you get about 5% discount. And also, you get 3% discount on some sim racing gear with Moza. So make sure to check them out as well. And yeah,
Oh, don't forget, we're trying to set up a new endurance tier.
yeah,
100% is. Try
that
to set that up as well.
Yeah, we got we're trying to set up a 100% tier as well. Like Rob said, we're doing that right now, testing some settings and stuff. We're doing some social races right now, so anybody can participate. You don't have to be signed up or anything to participate in those races. So, you know, just join the community. And if you don't want to do any of our regular tiers, you can join up for that tier as well. If you don't want to do any racing with the community, but still you can be a part of it, you can take part in our social races. We got a lot of those going on. We did an F2 race this week on Monday with a lot of drivers showing interest there, you know. So we got a lot of different things going up in the community. So yeah, make sure to join Contest to Speed, and yeah, you won't be disappointed with any, you know, the amount of racing that we do. You're gonna get plenty of action.
Definitely. It looks like the track's not wet enough at all. I think someone's pitted. I think it was a pass. I'm going to check the tyres one more time. Looks like we are all on the inters.
I think that's probably Chu right at the back there. So safety car is in this lap, and we're ready to go.
Right, seeing if attack can go. It's long, so there is a back marker of the first try map there between the Alpine and the Visa Cash App. So Defo will slow down the Alpine
Oh,
on the exit.
yeah. uh, the only thing that they can do is probably go off the track to help their guys out, but I don't know if they will. M1K cannot overtake right now, so this is going to be huge for Katya in order to win the race. As Katya has gone away, M1K though making the overtake, but he'll probably get a penalty. I'm not sure. Witjay gets a 10-second penalty for severe collision. The
And no
Mercedes
problem, I don't
actually
count.
moves out of the way, so kudos.
As no one's fighting so far as we've got Tin Man here going down the inside of the green says Loggy and Wick J are fighting for that P9 position as well. So it looks like the two Ferraris are trying to attack some drivers to get that position, and no Pablo, that does not count. That does not count at all. We said track limits and that was not track limits.
Yeah.
So
Not collision penalties don't count. As we see Tin Man the Rowdy now trying to make a move on Sweens here. the top three are definitely separated. That restart was amazing from Katya. Got a good launch, used that Mercedes, and yeah, M1K is now 1 second behind. He's trying to catch up, but yeah, Katya is playing it smart right now. Speedy Bullet also trying to catch up to Razzle. Had a big moment there on the exit of turn 10, I think. M1K slowly creeping up to Katya. Will
As
he?
Popo causes scammers, so something interesting. He's got someone around there. That is Paul.
Oh, DRS is enabled, so we still have DRS. M1K is in that DRS, within that DRS window. So
You
we,
have to wait till the next lap.
yeah, as M,
Oh, great,
oh no.
great. No, Pablo, do not say a word. Pablo, do not say a word. Don't you dare. I will time you out if you celebrate.
Yeah, Pablo looks like he's won that penalty, as we'll see Tim Mandarati trying to make a move on Swedes here. Swedes able to hold off any advances from the Ferrari. Maybe the Ferrari can overtake on the next lap, as this is probably the closest battle, along with maybe ASAP Locky. Oh, not sure what happened to Paul in Hell, though. He's now down in P11.
Yeah, I
Unfortunate for
just
him.
say he spun on the second I spun, he spun.
Oh, unfortunate for him, as
Recount. I'll recount for you then, Posse. Give me a excuse.
recount.
Posse.
Oh,
Not
well, I wanted
Posse.
to say something, but I'll say what I want to say to you in your DMs, Potty, for a good reply for that message. I don't want to say it in stream. As we see Tin Man the Rowdy now trying to make up a position over the V-Carb of Sweens. Uh, remember, Ferrari and the V-Carb are fighting for that top spot in the constructors. With Katja in P1, Ferrari do need the points, as Tim Mandarati now makes a move down the inside of Sweens, gets that position up into P5. But
It's
Sweens is
4.
fighting back though. Tries to switch back on Tin Man, but Tin Man with that DRS is able to keep ahead of the weak carb. As Katya
Well,
has definitely checked out. Sorry.
I recounted it, and looks like you're alright. Right now it's 42 seconds, so obviously I did count it right, alright. Do not complain. It's fair game. As a
Chew!
choose
He's
I
out.
on the track. Oh, it causes a safety. Is he retiring track? Let's go on board with Cliff Ham.
That's a safety car.
And Cliff Ham's gone forward, don't know why.
Oh, maybe he's just trying out just to see how it works out. But yeah.
I can't see. I'm not sure what happened.
Whoa, as we see the weather graphic, in 10 minutes, it's going to be heavy storms, apparently. So maybe a good move for Krev there. I'm not too sure. Uh, but a safety car, though, this will undo all the good work that Katya did at the start of the race to get that gap, I would say, to M1K. And yeah, with the a drive-through for
Drive
ASAP
through.
Loggy. Oh no,
This can be
ASAP.
that Alpine's car's livery is kind of glitching out when you rock it from it front.
Which Alpine?
The
M1.
Alpine of the M1K, for me, the middle part has no livery, it's just flat.
Huh.
From perspectives, some different perspectives. It's just,
Oh yeah, from
right?
the top view, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Oh,
it's in the game. What can you do?
EA Sports, it's
In the game. As we see everybody charging up their batteries for, I think safety car will be in this lap, so we will get 2 laps of green, what is it called? Green lap racing, whatever.
Green flag.
Green flag racing. Thank you there. As we see Pablo and Francois Potti going at it as ever in the chats.
Oh, some drama. We got some drama to warm up these drivers, for the final few laps.
Yep. We'll see. We'll see if so. This actually is going to be a problem for M1K because he has a 3 seconds, and now if the drivers can stick close together, he will fall behind. As Krev
Left
has
hand was
retired.
hard on the track. It doesn't matter since the virtual safety car or safety car didn't come out, but still it does matter at the same time.
Yeah, we'll see how things go out at the end of the race. But yeah, as we get ready for green flag racing here, let's see if Katya can get that similar launch at the start. She's just holding everybody back right for now. M1K and Katya going side by side. You're actually not supposed to go side by side. Katya slowly and now is away. A good launch from Katya and M1K and Razzle. M1K though is 5 tenths behind as we're now in green flag conditions. Top three still getting a good getaway.
Yeah, look, I'm super close to his drivers so far. It's a great start from Tesla right now, but M1K is still right behind, but losing some time. The M1K really needs to push it. He's in that danger zone to drop some positions if he can't do anything to pull away. So right now, I don't think DRS will be enabled next lap, and either way, it won't
Yeah,
matter because
it is pouring right now, Rob. So I don't think DRS is going to be enabled. Like it's so,
it
it's
was.
really wet
It
right
doesn't
now.
matter. Yeah, even though if it was on, it wouldn't matter because that DRS detection zone is
Oh yeah,
won't.
you're right.
Yeah, because
You're
you
right.
go on to second that,
You're right.
you'll get it for a tiny bit, but it wouldn't
Yeah.
make any difference. Is that MYK is actually putting something out of the bag right now. He's find something he's enjoying right now. He's trying to pull away from the drivers behind, and that's what they are doing right now. M1K is pulling away from the drivers behind in that LP.
But
He might drop one position so far. I would say one or two.
yeah,
One,
maybe.
one. I would say one or two. It's looking a
Yeah.
bit close. M1K needs to put it away right now.
But
Looking super
Katya
close.
has about 85% of the battery left, so she's looking really good for that race win, using hot lap or overtake mode right throughout the straight there, and now is going to be in conservation mode again. M1K not close enough. Let's see if Speedy Bullet is. Oh, Tin Man goes wide, and he does lose a position though. But he's trying to come back on Speedy Bullet. Takes it, goes up into P4. Tin Man the Rowdy. Can he get that P3 and still keep his championship fight alive? He needs about. He needs to keep this
Few more
pace,
seconds.
and he will get into P2, P3, I think.
Yeah, definitely 3P right now is super close, but you know, and bit wild like you said. But right now, we can see that Visa Cash App looking to win so far. M1K will be P2 on the track, but P3 onto the proper leaderboard as we go through the final few corners now. Going to sector 3 now. It's going to go on board. That's it's looking super close onto the final few corners now. As you see, onto the final few corners, like I just said, going super wide, getting that that white line as it's still pouring it down onto the final corner now. As it goes Kessler, about to go across the line in P1. M1K going super close right behind but drops onto P3, Tin Man P4, Speedy P5, P6 is Sweens, P7 is McGrid, P8, no, Jake drops onto P9, Paul P8, and whoever was P10 was, I remember two Mercedes and P10 and P11.
Yeah, I think P10 was ASAP Loggy. Yeah, P10 was ASAP Loggy. As we take a look at the final finishing order here. Yep, Katya with that fantastic strategy to keep to go onto the harder compound tires and then stay on them until the safety car came out to switch into the intermediate tires. Grabs that win with Surazzle in P2 and 1K in P3 with the fastest lap, but with that 3-second penalty, unfortunately drops down a position. Tin Man the Rowdy in P4, Speedy Bullet in 5, Sweens in P6, McRib in 7, Paul and Hell in 8, with Jay in 9, and ASAP Loggy rounding out the points in P10. The first try Matt in 11th, Krev in 12th, Achu in 13th, with Rob's Boy, Roach, and Beige your DNFs.
Yeah, I've just noticed ASAP Logan's got 23 seconds of time penalties, but lucky he didn't drop any more positions because the drivers behind him were lap.
Ah, okay. Let me actually record this incident screen so, if Pablo comes, protesting for our
Oh,
decisions, we
fuck.
have some proof.
Yep, you guys can count that, but not counting if you guys want to double check.
Yeah. Yep, as we. Yeah, that was an interesting race there right at the end, right, Rob? We got some
Yeah.
interesting. It was more interesting than what we thought it would be, especially with the safety cars, and then with all the with the intermediate tires, with the rain coming in.
Hmm.
Definitely made it interesting.
Or can you close your prediction? Because I cannot, because I did
Yeah.
vote for under and failed.
Yeah, I will do that. Let's
Well,
actually go into the interviews and see if we can get some of these drivers in. So,
what do you mean I'm corrupting? What done wrong?
hang on. Let's invite some
Thank
of
God.
these drivers into uh the
Okay.
VC here.
Uh,
We got Katya, but unfortunately she doesn't usually join. So we got M1K and Surazel, right? In P3?
Strazzle was P2.
P2, yeah.
Yeah,
So,
and
yep.
M1K was P3.
Yep. So let's see here. M1K and
Sausage
Surazel.
Church.
Yep. As we wait for these drivers to join. Oh, we got Katya and with another race victory here. I think that it's probably like her sixth victory of the season or fourth
Hmm.
victory of the season, something like that. So she's definitely dominating this tier, uh, which is unfortunate in a way, but it she's just capitalized on other people's mistake, I think. So let's wait here. We got Surazel in here. I don't think we're getting
M1K.
M1K and Katya, so we'll go talk to Surazel here. Hey Surazel, how you doing?
Good. How are you guys?
I'm good, thank you. How's your race? Seemed interesting enough. You got pole position. I think probably you've had a couple of pole positions, right, this season. So yeah,
hmm
I think you felt good starting there, especially on the mediums. But looked like did you know that there was going to be rain at the end of the race, or yeah, because Katya went on those hards, stayed out till the rain came out, and then yeah, was that not factored into the decision at the start? What were you thinking there?
I did see there was a chance for rain towards the end, but when I had thought it was just a chance. I didn't know how hard it was going to be coming down, so I figured I would just go to the medium and the hards. I didn't really realize how much faster the hards were going to be on this one to start with. So
Yeah.
I mean, good for her for going for like it was like 25, 24 something laps on those. So
Hmm.
I mean, in my head, I was hoping that we were going to be able just to overtake her when she went in, but with the safety car and then she went for the intermediates, it all just played out perfectly. So it was a good race for her.
So, like I said, w were you ever at a point, or were you thinking at the start of the race, were you, picking, should I start at the hards and wait out till the rain comes in, or were you like, yeah, maybe I'll do mediums and the hards, and then if the rain comes in, maybe then do a stop. Yeah, or what was that at the start? Why did you pick that strategy over the hards?
It was definitely just the if,
Hmm.
I figured I kind of knew the hards were going to be the better tire, so I wanted to be
Yeah.
on the better tire towards the end of the race. And I saw the rain was coming, but like I said, I just wasn't 100% sure how strong it was going to be when it was actually going to come into the race. So that's kind of why I went with just the medium and then to the hard because I wanted to end it out there. But rain kind of ended up coming a little sooner than predicted. So
Yeah, I think that safety car actually uh, got the rain coming in sooner rather than later, I think. So
yeah,
yeah.
that was perfect timing.
Yeah, but talk to us about the end of the race there because at the first safety car, it looked like there was a Mercedes in between. Even though they were trying to get out of the way, I think that cost M1K and yourself a lot of time. And in the second safety car release as well, it looked like Katya was always getting that a better start off the line or restart. So was that just down to maybe setup? Was that down to like a confidence level, or was that just yeah, you didn't realize she started or something like that? What was that?
The first one around, I think me and M1K, we did lose a little bit of time with the car in between us, but it blew flag pretty quickly and let us get out of the way and onto it. So the first one kind of got me by surprise a little bit. I'm not even gonna lie when she started it and
Hmm.
lost a little time there. But on the second one, I was ready for it and I was able to keep right between M1K and those last couple laps. Anyways, I saw M1K picked up the 3 seconds and I didn't want to push too hard, and especially with the rain coming down and the track getting wetter, I didn't want to push anything, and I just figured just stay in, keep it within 3 seconds, and just keep it clean.
Yeah. Well, at least P2 you got that, but because of the track limit penalty, so not a not it's not quite the win, but P2 not too bad. Any further questions, Rob, to our P2 finisher?
Well, you had a close race out there, you know. I think you're kind of struggling to stay with what M1K a few times. What happened there?
I felt like I was keeping pace with it, and it was just I every time I felt like I could overtake, it was just like it didn't feel quite right, or it just didn't feel like it was the right time to do it, and I just kind of kept laying back a little bit instead of trying to push maybe harder than I should have. But I also didn't want to cause any accidents or damage my wing or do anything to ruin my race. So, I was just trying to keep it clean and safe, and I probably could have pushed a little bit harder at certain times and probably could have gotten past, let's say, but who knows? I was just trying to keep it clean and keep a good race.
Yeah, it was a close one, but at least you got that P2 towards the end, you know, jumping up in positions with
Yeah, I would have been
M1K.
fighting a little at 3 seconds, and I was like, let's just keep it clean. I think I already had 2 track limits, so I was right on the verge of picking one up too.
Yeah, I think we saw you had two warnings there, so good job for not picking it up. Uh, Yeah, since you're the only one here, we'll ask you a couple of more questions if you don't mind. Uh, yeah, so going into Imola and the last three races of the season, how are you feeling? Do you think you can probably get a victory, going into next season maybe? Yeah, I think you've gotten one victory, but that was like probably half points or something like that, I think. Was it Spain, if I'm not
Yep, and
mistaken?
that was
Yeah,
we
yeah,
got the glitch
glitch.
lobby, so
Yeah,
I'll
so.
take the win, but
Yeah, you're still waiting on your full race victory.
yep,
I'll say, although that
yep,
is still a victory, but you know what I mean. So, do
yep.
you think you'll be able to get any of at least one victory in any of the three tracks coming up, or yeah, how do you feel going into Imola, Vegas, and Abu Dhabi? I think, yeah.
I feel pretty good going into all 2 tracks. I mean, the middle section of this season was definitely my stronger seat of tracks, I felt like,
Hmm.
but I still feel like the last three are gonna all be strong at. And then I don't know. I mean, I want to win one, but something's got to happen to Kat. Yeah, she's got a DNF or she's got to have something wrong because she's her pace. She's so fast. So it's
Yeah,
hard to keep up with that. But I mean, hopefully I can pull one in somehow. But we'll see.
yeah, I
Maybe
think,
Las Vegas because it has a big DRS train
yeah.
around
Yeah,
there.
that one.
So
Yeah, I
you
think
could have a chance there.
with the Katya, I think what I've seen is it's the consistency that is really
Hmm.
good. Maybe she's not the outright the fastest, but what I've seen is consistency. So how do you think you will be able to add that into your driving? Do you think maybe ask for some tips with her, or do you have something in mind going into the next few races? How do you think you'll be more consistent?
I think it's honestly just finding a good setup and just
Hmm.
practicing, doing time trials, doing little Grand Prix and short
Yep.
qualies and getting that time up and just getting experience, getting the best corners, keeping things tight and going into the race day confident. That's the
Yep.
biggest thing for me.
Yep. Also, your brother couldn't be here with us in the booth tonight, but do you
I
guys
know.
often practice together? Share setups, share insight. How do you do the preparation?
Yeah, we definitely do kind of we play often together, and then
Yep.
whenever we're racing, we'll do our trials or we'll do whatever, and we just talk about oh, what'd you do on this turn? How are you taking this one? What are you doing here? What's your setup? How are you getting this much faster there? What do you know? So
Yeah.
we definitely do that to help for a little bit of strategy wise, but at
Hmm.
the end of the day, it's
Yeah.
just repetitively just keep doing it, and doing it, and doing it.
Yeah, for sure. It's nice that you have someone to practice with. It definitely helps both of you guys improve. So yeah, that's great. I think that's about all the questions that I had. Any
Cool.
further questions from you, Rob?
No, but congrats on that P2. It's definitely
Yeah,
quite an interesting race towards the end, going to Inter's condition. And then another safety car as well, so two safety cars, which actually brought the proper Inter conditions.
Mhm.
yep, definitely. Congratulations on that P2 again.
Thank you,
Hopefully
thank you.
a P1 coming up in before we end the season. Thank you for joining the booth, and hopefully, sorry. Have a good night.
Thank you, thank you. Have a good night, guys. Bye.
Thank you. Bye bye. Well, that is it for us tonight here at AM3 from Hungary. Any closing thoughts there, Rob?
Uh, Really good teamwork there, some drivers, but then the Alpines didn't really work out. But
Yeah.
like I did say before, close towards the end,
Yeah.
it was up and down, some people, but some good strategies for some.
Hmm. Yep. It didn't look the best teamwork at the start of the race, especially from the Alpines. That allowed Razzle and Katja to get uh, through, I think. But it would have been interesting to see what would have happened if we didn't see rain and when Katya would have pit and stuff. But she actually played the long game, uh, put those hards till like to work till like lap 25 or something like that before the
Mm.
safety car came out. Put on those inters and then yeah, she was just mistake free and got that W. So yeah, a really good race from Katja there. So yeah, I think with that we'll probably close the stream out. Oh, before we head out, make sure to follow us on Discord. Exclamation mark Discord in the chat to get a link to the community. If someone can be so kind as to drop that in the chat, as well as make sure to follow us on Twitch and come join the community. We got plenty of tiers. We got some open spots as well in both European and American tiers. So make sure to follow us and to join the community. We'll be live again tomorrow for EU2 first up, 9 p.m. UK, 4 p.m. Eastern, and then we'll be going into AM2, 9 p.m. Eastern, 2 a.m. UK, I think. Right, Rob?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay. Cool, cool. Yep, I got it right. So, yeah, make sure to, join the community, follow us, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada.
okay.
And we'll see you again next week. That's it from Rob Star and myself. Have a good night, everybody.
I'ma cock my nine and mother. I'ma cock my nine. Like a